And we are live for a 12:30 kickoff, early kickoff for me personally, as I do like to catch up on my sleep when it comes to the weekends. But we are here and we are live. Welcome to the channel. It is Chosen Wisdom Football and it is Manchester United versus Tottenham Hotspurs at Old Trafford. We are live. Kickoff is in literally 1 or 2 minutes and I cannot wait. I've got my breakfast in front of me. I'm just going to quickly finish that, guys. And then we're here. We are here. Big up the community. Big up the channel. It is, of course, it is somewhat somber, downbeat time also because we are remembering the Munich air disaster. Carrick at the moment laying down his flowers. Thomas Frank also has a bouquet of flowers to lay down. The teams are currently coming out. Man United, of course, the home team in red and white. And Tottenham in, it looks like they're potentially either away kit or third kit with yellow shorts. So yeah, what kind of game are we expecting at the moment? It seems as if the team is unchanged. And you know what? Consistency is important. But I just wonder if he should have started Sesko or Xerxes today rather than Mbeumo. So I'm expecting a similar game. Dallo keeps his right back spot ahead of Mazraoui. I mean, if you're Mazraoui coming back from AFCON, you want to be pushing Dallo for that right back spot. If you're Lenny Yoro, you want to be pushing Harry Maguire. If you're Aiden Heaven, you want to be pushing Martinez. If you're, I don't know, Malacia at the moment, you want to be pushing Luke Shaw. So these guys are on the bench. Sesko's on the bench. Xerxes on the bench. But essentially, guys, the team is unchanged. And as much as the last game, I thought it was a mistake starting Mbeumo. And, you know, potentially it could be. But as long as you keep winning, I guess it doesn't matter. So as long as we win today, the team selection won't be questioned. His tactics won't be questioned. We know the deal. We know the deal. Big up Turkish in the chat. These guys saying Country Road. Country Road to the place that I belong. To Old Trafford. Man United, take me home. Country Road. To the place I don't belong. I don't belong. I want to know what the best like pre-match songs are because I like Arsenal song North London forever. Arsenal fans are not clever. If they're black, they're called Trevor. If you're a black Arsenal fan, you might be called Trevor, bro. Cause I know a couple uncles, man. A couple uncles called Trevor. Uncle Trevor. I know at least two Uncle Trevors, and they're all uncles, and none of them are good. I'm joking. All right, guys, we are kicking off. Literally a few seconds away, and we've kicked off, guys. We have kicked off. We are live. The match has started. Wow, Tottenham. Every single Tottenham player is in Man United's half of the pitch. Wow, what a kickoff, guys. Tottenham kicked off, and every Tottenham player was in Man United's half of the pitch. Well done, good attack. Oh, Brian and Mbeumo, keep it down, Brian. But already, our attack looks frightening. Our attack looks frightening. Look at Dallo there on the right hand side. Bruno had options. Ah, that finish wasn't good with Mbeumo. Ah, you gotta get. You got Mbeumo, man. You should have taken your time. Don't rush it. Don't rush. Slow touch. Brown and white. I don't know. I don't know. Nice. Nice. Dallo, don't slip again, Dallo. I don't. Let's look at the pitch now, because Dallo just slipped. And you know when I see players slip for one time, I'm always like, okay, cool. Is it your trainers? Is it that player? Is it just a one-off? Or Wagwan? Cass. Cass. Well done, Ahmad. Well, Mbeumo. Expansive football. Brian, bro. Twice now, Brian. Twice now the balls came to you. And the move's fallen broken down, Brian. And you're the one I wanted to change for Sesko. So I'm going to monitor that. I'm going to watch this. 2 minutes, though. Early. The game's early. But the 2 times you've had the ball, Brian, you've wasted it. So, yeah, we'll take that. We will take that, Tottenham. Thank you for the ball. North London forever. Arsenal one are clever. Ooh. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Our goalkeeper, bro. What was our goalkeeper doing there? I'm not gonna lie, yeah. The conversation around Lammens, yeah, needs to be more rounded. It cannot be because we don't have Onana, I'm going to worship Lammens. It can't be because you were in trauma before, so you're just gonna bow. Like, this goalkeeper isn't perfect. No goalkeeper is perfect, actually. So it's a non-statement, but he's made a few errors that I'm like, no one's called out, no one's pointed it out yet. Not listen, nowhere on the level of Onana and Bayern there. Well, that right there for me was unnecessary and uncalled for. 4 minutes on the clock, people. Oh, that's nice. That's nice, guys. Well done. Well done. Well done. Good, good football. Good football, lads. Well done to get out of that issue, that problem. Well done, Ahmad. Uh, well done, Kobbie. That's better than Mbeumo. You're keeping the ball a little bit. That's nice. Come on, move. To Kobbie in the middle. Well done, Kobbie. Keep probing. Don't lose the ball. We got to move it quicker, guys. Nice. Oh, unlucky Cunha. Nice. I like this. And I like this. And I like this. And I like this. Hey, that's nice, Bruno. That touch from Bruno there was all right, you know. Oh, bro, that's too easy. Way too easy. Way too easy for Tottenham, guys. Keep your focus. Much better. Good work from Ahmad. Tracking back, as always. But it was a bit too easy there for them to play out. Come on, look from... Oh, no, Ahmad's limping. Oh, no. This is what I'm saying. We can't be having Ahmad injured, bro. We can't be having this. My heart can't handle it. What's Maguire? What's Maguire doing on the left back position? Maguire is left back right now, and Casemiro's playing centre back. What the hell? That's nice, Mbeumo. Yeah. Kobbie's press resistant, bro. Wow. All right, guys. I don't know. Ahmad's limping around, which isn't cool. And Mbeumo's on the floor, grimacing. Yeah, it's gonna be a really close game. It's gonna be a really tight game. Tottenham are gonna be disciplined. United are gonna be disciplined. Ah, Bruno, you could have turned there, man. You're in space. This is the difference. Bruno doesn't. It can't really like. He can, but he's not the best at playing in tight space. Oh, look at that ball from flipping. Ah, and Mbeumo, you got to control that, bro. Oh, that is so annoying. That ball fizzed in from flipping Casemiro. What a ball to Mbeumo in space, and you just couldn't control it, bro. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. As time goes on, yeah, as I keep saying, Mbeumo, when it comes to the technical side of football, he's not my favourite player to watch. And I already knew that because I've already seen him at Brentford. At Brentford, he was workmanlike and very effective and efficient. Ahmad fouled. Yeah, Van de Ven's back. Well done, Ahmad. Ahmad always keeps the ball. He's not wasteful. Oh, Bruno, bro. What happened there? What happened to the connection with the ball? Come on, we're moving it. Move it. Nice. Don't shoot, Cass. Oh, I said don't shoot, Cass. Honey, what a shot. I said don't shoot, you know. Oh, that's not a foul, ref. I said don't shoot. I shouldn't have said that. Well done, Cass. But it was straight at the goalkeeper, though. That's an easy one for the goalkeeper. Yeah, man. Casemiro's playing that ball in, yeah, from Casemiro to Mbeumo. The ball that Mbeumo failed to control. Casemiro is just oozing. He's by far the best player on the pitch right now, Cass. And it's not even close what Casemiro's doing right now. It's crazy. We got Orhan in the chat as well. Turkish. Oh, that pass there by the Spurs goalkeeper almost cut out by Man United. Spurs on the ball. Simon's playing it out wide. United defending now. Spurs on the attack. Simon's on the ball on the right hand side. Oh, wow! I ain't gonna lie, that was a good chance for Tottenham. Yeah, that's a good chance for Tottenham. You should have done better there. Let that be a learning curve. Well done, Ahmad. Well done, Ahmad. Ahmad, listen, Ahmad will press you, bro. You can't, when you have the ball around Ahmad, just know you can't dilly-dally on the ball. You ain't got as much time as you think you do. You think you've got a second to make your decision. You don't. You don't. He's going to win the ball off you, bro. Quicker than you think. That's what he does. That's his strength. Oh, Ahmad, that's not cool. Well done. Well done. Well done, Martinez. Well done. Ah, you got to lay up to Bruno there, bro. The ball had to go to Bruno. I know you wanted to get the assist yourself, bro. But the ball had to go to Bruno there, Martinez. But let's go. Oh, wow, Casemiro. Tottenham are doing well here. Tottenham are doing well here. They've done very well, Tottenham, there. Yeah. That was a very good move from Tottenham. This is going to be an interesting game because Tottenham are just showing that they can play. They can play, and then maybe they're showing that, the position that they're in. I think, where are they in the table? Maybe 14th? I can't remember. But I know they're not in a good position. And they're showing that the position that they're in, maybe they shouldn't be in. Maybe they shouldn't be in because at the moment, Tottenham are playing okay. They defended well. Yeah. This game. The way that sometimes you can get past Casemiro so easily, and then sometimes you can't. It's if you get the drop of shoulder right, if you get the sidestep right, you can get past Casemiro. Tottenham are piling on the pressure. Yeah, I listen, guys. I said in my match preview, there's something about Tottenham, as rubbish as they are, they've somehow Tottenham have somehow become our bogey team overnight. Tottenham have somehow become our bogey team overnight. When it comes to Man United, for some reason, Tottenham find something. Because at the moment, guys, 15 minutes to go, you'd say, in terms of goal mouth action, Tottenham have provided us with just as much goal mouth action as we have. They've been as threatening on goal as we have on theirs. So yeah, at the moment, Tottenham are the better team, guys, and it's not even close. We started well, but Tottenham are playing much better than us right now in this passage of play, and it's concerning. It's concerning. Yeah, this is very concerning. This is the worst we've played out of all the games under Michael Carrick, and we are getting worse. Man City was the best game, I think, and then we've sort of gradually got worse. But when I say worse, I don't mean we're rubbish. I mean small increments. You can see that we are. Any managerial bounce is starting to go away. We have to work hard for our wins now. If you're going to win today, it's because we have worked our socks off. Tottenham are not going to give us anything. Yeah, Ahmad is my favorite United player as well. He plays. You know when sometimes a footballer plays football in a pure way, in the right way. He just wants to be on the ball. He wants to play football. He wants to be free. He wants freedom. Ahmad, for me, just plays football with a smile on his face. He's just, for me, he's a joy to watch play football, Ahmad. Yeah. Ahmad's my favorite as well. Mm. Mm. This game is very, it's not a comfortable game to watch. Out of all the games so far, this is the game that, out of the 4 games Michael Carrick has managed, this is definitely the game that I'm the most uncomfortable watching. Anyway, free kick to Manchester United. Yeah, Allhan says Tottenham are taking the game to Man United. Yeah, Tottenham didn't come to sit back. Tottenham have come to play football, and they're taking the game to us. Like I said, I wonder, I really wonder if we should have started with a striker today. I really wonder if we should have started with Sesko today. I really wonder. That will be my only thought right now. Someone who can hold the ball up so we have a chance rather than constantly playing on the counter attack. Oh! And that's the difference between us and some teams. Oh my God, do now. We have players who can actually do stuff like this. I feel like all of Cunha's goals recently have been beautiful wonder goals. From his smash against Arsenal to his roof in the net goal against Fulham. Yeah. Jess Spence is back. We've got 21 minutes, almost half the first half gone. Would anyone take a draw? Or is it too early to? Is it too early to ask this? Tottenham are lucky there. Well done, Maguire. That was intelligent from Maguire. Pushed up, made the ball bounce behind him to Martinez. He knew the trajectory of the ball. Here we go. We're gonna do the walking stuff, and it all starts by Bruno. You know, everyone's walking now. Keep moving, guys. Keep moving the ball. Martinez is so important on the ball. You know, he can really punch the ball through the lines. He's very good at doing those vertical passes, Martinez. Mbeumo, bro. Mbeumo is so frustrating. Bruno. Well done. Great move. The best move of the game, though, was definitely that passage of play early on when we somehow got out. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Solanke turned. Maguire was sliding all over the place. I was like, Solanke, please. Oh, gosh. Nah, man. Come on, Maguire. You can't allow Solanke to do that, bro. Uh. Come on, guys. Clearances. The clearances so far have been a bit meaty, you know. Like we're not putting our foot on the ball when we clear the ball. The goalkeeper did it, passed it straight out, almost conceded a goal, and just now was it Maguire who tried to clear the ball and he just passed it out back to Tottenham. When we clear the ball, bro, get your foot, put your foot through the ball, underneath it, lift it, and get it clear, bro. Yeah, man. Brian and Mbeumo, come on, make a smart decision. I will take Brian and Mbeumo off, guys, in the second half, personally. Like I said, he's probably the one I was looking to change and start either Sesko or Xerxes anyway. Kobbie, don't Martinez, bro. Tippers tackle Shane. Spurs are prepared, it seems, but we can break them down. Weirdo. Maney. Oi, Ahmad. Bruno. Lucky. No, no. Hmm. That's a foul. Why is that not a foul? I don't understand football anymore, bro. He kicked his foot. He kicked his leg. I don't. Someone needs to explain to me why fouls are allowed now in football. Full on fouls. We've replayed it, and we've seen he got his leg. He got kicked. Right? They kicked his leg, and they took him out, Cunha, and there's no foul. It's crazy. I've been seeing it so much this season. I get it. You want the game to go physicality, but it's ruining the game, bro. I want to see physicality, but not fouls, bro. Don't kick my leg. Book him, bro. And that's a foul, yeah, against Ahmad. But the Cunha one wasn't a foul, bro. So frustrating. Well done, Ahmad. Well done, Ahmad. Our favourite player. Almost half an hour on the clock, people. We haven't dominated as much as I thought we would. Oh, lucky Kobbie. Oh man, that's so annoying. Is that? Yeah, it was. Yeah, nah, it's a goal kick. It's a goal kick, Cunha. All right, we go again. Tottenham goal kick, playing out from the back. Yeah, Ahmad's so good, you know. Ahmad's such an intelligent footballer as well. Wow. Romero's just been red carded. Wow, and Cass is squirming. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think Casemiro will be rolling around, yeah. Because Casemiro doesn't look like that kind of player. Oh, please. I beg, we need Casemiro. Oh. Mm. Wow. Who was it in the chat? Was it Sausage or someone else in the chat who spoke about Romero? Who spoke about Romero? That challenge was crazy. At the same time, if I'm gonna play devil's advocate, as harsh as the challenge was, it was a stamp on Casemiro's foot, and it wasn't above the knee. It wasn't above the knee. It was just a follow through on Casemiro's foot. So the referee could have given him a yellow. But I'm a Man United fan. I'll take the red. I will take the red, and hopefully we can just win this game now. Listen, I just want to win the game. I was about to say that it's unfortunate that we're gonna beat them with 10 men and not beat them fully, and they're going to be like, oh, the only reason why you beat us is because of 10 men. But we need to beat them first. And I've seen situations where a team going down to 10 men, it reinvigorates the team. Who knows, Tottenham could dig deep, defend all game, and then snatch a win. You just never know. You just never know. But yeah, that challenge from Romero was bad. I agree with the commentators that he didn't need to follow through. Like the initial tackle, but then the follow through was so unnecessary. You know, with some players who just play aggressively, that's their thing. Their thing is to always play aggressively, and Martinez is one of them. Martinez is one of them, but Martinez is not doing something like that. He's not following through like that. He's smart. So listen, Romero. No one forced Romero to do what he did. So at the end of the day, Romero has to take the blame for that. 10 men, and we're going to be playing against 10 men for 60 minutes, for 1 hour. So let's see what we can do. Thank God Casemiro isn't injured and he can continue the game. So yeah, guys, really good for us, man. Really good for us. Oh yeah, Romero's the captain as well. Oh, really bad. Orhan, now United should win easily. I hope so, Orhan. I really do. I think I think Arsenal will win the league this year, and I think Arsenal will win the league quite comfortably. Um, quite comfortably. But I'm not gonna lie, yeah. Manchester United could finish second. It's there for us. I think we have the ability to finish second behind Arsenal this season. Look at the FA Cup. We got knocked out the first round of the FA Cup by Brighton. Referee's not bringing in. So now they're down to 9 men, yeah? Oh, so we're down to 10 as well. Referee, I'm not going to bring the players back on. I think they've been brought back on now. Drop deep, sure. Drop a little bit. Come on, we got to move it quicker. We got an extra man now, Man United. So as long as we move the ball quickly, we can create chances. That's not good enough. That's not good enough. I wonder if the game's going to get harder now. Because what's going to happen is our ability to score against a low block is going to be tested even more. It's going to be like the Everton game. Tottenham are going to sit deep, so deep, and we're going to have to break down this low block. So I don't know if the game's going to get easier or harder now, actually. Bruno's having a decent game today, you know. I don't see him losing the ball and doing crazy stuff today, Bruno. So far, he's just when the best games, yeah, for me of Bruno is when Bruno keeps it simple. He doesn't always try to do hero ball. He doesn't always try to get the assist. Because he loses the ball a lot when he does that. I thought that was going in from Bruno. I thought that was going in from Bruno. Oh, Ahmad's due a goal, guys. Ahmad is due a goal. I'm thinking that Ahmad is going to score today. I don't know why. I hope he does. Yes! Placed it into the bottom corner. Placed it into the bottom corner. Well done. Great set piece. Great set piece. At the end of the day, yeah. As the commentator just said, the second best team in the league at scoring from set pieces. The difference is our set pieces aren't just always just hoofed into the box and headed. That set piece was an intelligent, really smart set piece that clearly came from the coaching ground. Look at Kobbie. Wait, is Kobbie offside? Well done. I want to know if Kobbie's offside though. Kobbie looked a bit. Look at Mbeumo celebration. Since that day when everyone started talking about their celebrations, and everyone does the person's celebration. When Cunha celebrates, everyone does Cunha's one, and then Mbeumo celebrates, everyone's doing Mbeumo's one. There you go. And listen, at the end of the day, yeah, I said we should have started with the Sesko, and just because Mbeumo has scored, I guess he justifies his starting position. But I still believe we could have done just as good, maybe even better, if we started Sesko up front. But I'm happy. Good goal, 1-0 up. Ah, Bruno. Oh, Kobbie. Kobbie, that's not like you, bro. Well done. Quick football. Quick football. Let's get the second. Let's get the second, guys. I told you. I want them to feel the pain. They need it. We need to give them one. Give them a good Mbeumo clout. You know, we need to keep that up, you know. We need to keep up our little things because some people try to steal our little things. And Mbeumo clout, Sub-Zero Sesko, cold as ice Sesk. Yeah. Those things came from this channel. I need to flip in, copyright my stuff, trademark my shit. Shesh kebabbed. Oh, headed by Cass. Unlucky Cass. Well done. That's a good save from the goalkeeper, but it was straight at him. This goalkeeper looks like he can meet him at the pub. He looks like any guy down a pub. He looks like any power league guy that plays power league. That wasn't a foul, ref. Udogie just wanted Udogie to do the spin and fall. Man just spun around and fell over. Well done, Brian and Mbeumo. look at Cunha. Cunha's like, it's so funny. Ah, Kunz. Yeah, we're gonna work hard. Yeah, man, we're swarming Tottenham. Yeah, yeah, that's good. That's good. Look at what we're doing now, guys. It's so good being a Man United fan all of a sudden. In a second, just getting rid of the devil. It shows what you can do or what you can achieve and how you'd feel if you just get rid of the devil in your life. Look us, we got rid of the devil, aka Amrim, and life is good. Life is good. It's one thing. Just by changing one human. One single human being. Removing that human being from a situation. And all of a sudden, look at us. Playing good football, optimistic. The feeling in the fan base is good. All right, let's see what we can do here. Ooh. Cass was coming in like he flipping a man on a mission, bro. Everyone's gonna get taken out there, bro. Look at Steve Holland there. This guy. Uh I like the way Simmons went down. Like Ahmad touched him. Like Ahmad clamped. Like Ahmad kicked his shin. I thought to myself, let me look at that again. Let me look at that again. My lord, the whole shout of the You know when you shout and you scream. Good. That's what you get. 5 minutes added on. Simmons went down like somebody flipping was torturing him. Like someone chopped his leg off. And then you look back at it, Ahmad barely touched him. My gosh, look at Tottenham fans. We need to be doing better now, man. I know with 10 men, Tottenham are going to be defending for their lives, but I really need us now to just score the second goal before halftime. I want to secure the game off before halftime and not give them any hope. So when halftime starts, yeah, we just batter them. Because if they go in 1-0, they'll be thinking, man, we keep it 1-0 for as long as possible and we need to draw. And I don't want to be giving them. Well, now see, I told you guys, this is not good. Keep focus. Keep focus. Nice. Keeper. Thank you. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. I don't want Tottenham to even attack. I don't want them to even see our half of the pitch. I want it to be. I want us to close them, to put them in a vice, Tottenham, and keep going at them again and attacking again and again. I want it to be 3-4-0, bro. Yeah, but this is so. I want us to have the same intensity throughout the game. I'm not a fan of your 10 men up, so let's start just chilling. See? Tottenham should be having the ball so easily, man. Because we're just dropping the intensity for whatever reason. I just don't know why, bro. Let's not do that, man. I like the fluidity, though. I'm not going to lie. At the moment, you got Bruno up front with Ahmad. You got Cunha on the right, and you got Mbeumo on the left. Well done, Casemiro. Good. I'm glad you said that. 1 minute away from half time, people. A very weird game. Very weird game. What would have happened if Tottenham didn't have a man sent off in this game, guys? What would have happened? Who knows? But it's just, I need us to go for the second, though. I haven't been impressed with what we've been doing for the past 5-10 minutes. If I'm not gonna lie. The intensity's dropped, and there's no need for it to be dropped. Yeah, it's been boring. The last 10 minutes has been very, very boring to watch. And I'm still, listen, halftime's gone, right? We are winning 1-0. I'm delighted that we are winning 1-0. Of course I am. Some of the football that we played at times has been scintillating. Some of the ways that we've kept the ball, some of the ways that Tottenham have tried to press us, and he looks like It looks like they're going to win the ball, but we've somehow managed to evade their press. I've been impressed with some of the football, while at the same time, we've also been a bit. Today, I feel like defensively, we've been a bit shaky, more than the times where we've actually conceded. I feel like we conceded 2 goals against Fulham and conceded 2 goals against Arsenal. And those games, we actually looked, our defensive shape looked better, and I felt we were stronger defensively in those games. In this game, I feel like Tottenham have had a few attacks where they've almost done something. So we've been a bit shaky. I don't know if I can say we're fortunate to have that red card, because it was a stamp and it was an ugly stamp. But I know that in years gone by, let's say 10 years ago, that might have just been a strong yellow. But we will take it. As I said before half time, we just need to keep the intensity. What I'm seeing and what I don't want to happen is Manchester United feel that we are going to win the game. We feel that we're playing against 10 men. The psychology of that seeps into our minds, and we take our foot off the gas and we start doing what we're doing towards the end, just playing passes around, not trying to play penetrative passes, just sideways passes, just dilly-dallying on the ball because we are playing it. I don't want to see that, because when that happens, we lose. We don't have the ability to just play out this game 1-0 and just keep the ball like a Man City. We need to go for the second goal, and we need to keep the intensity. So I'm conscious that if we try to do that chilling around at the back, passing the ball around, it's going to get very dull, very boring. Tottenham are very comfortable with putting 10 men behind the ball, as you can see. And they're going to keep hitting us on the break, and they might score. So we just need to get the second goal. That's it. We need to end the game. We need to dead off the game very quickly. I don't want the second goal to come in the 60th minute. I want it to be 2-0 up. Get the second goal within the first 10 minutes of the second half, so we can start making changes and maybe bringing on a Xerxes or a Sesko and giving some midfielders a rest. That's what I see. But this game is not finished, guys. It's not. And it's annoying because against 10 men, especially 10 men for 1 hour, I'm expecting to win now. I'm expecting to win. We have to win. We absolutely have to win. So big up the chat. Big up everybody who's tuned in. Make sure you smash the like today. Subscribe if you're new. If you're just coming in. If you haven't turned your notifications on, turn it on, guys. Let me know how you're feeling about this game. What you're thinking, what your outlook is. What do you think's going to happen? Who's playing well, who's not playing well? Give me a shout, guys. Let me know as usual. Big up yourselves. Bruno's having a decent game today, I feel. I feel like Bruno's having a decent game today. Casemiro's having a great game. Kobbie's playing fine. Amad's on the periphery of the game. I need him to get involved a bit more. Just like Cunha. Cunha's in the periphery, but both of them are having a good game. Mbeumo started a bit funny. Mbeumo, his first few touches, Mbeumo's not a striker. He's not. And he doesn't play well with his back to goal. He's not the kind of striker that brings people into play and all of these things. And that's why I keep saying that I would potentially have started Sesko or Xerxes. But he scored today. Mbeumo scored a goal. And it was a very good, very well worked goal. The type of goal that you can probably assume was worked on in a training ground. So Luke Shaw's playing fine. I think the defense is fine. I think Dallow's played all right today, you know. I've got no issues with Dallow today. I've got none. I think Dallow's playing okay. I've got no issues with any individual performances. I don't think any individual is having a bad game today. I don't think so. I feel like we're playing good. Like I said, there's sometimes I'm looking at the football we're playing and I'm like, whoa, yeah, this is good. Especially, I think, around the 25th minute when the ball was on the left hand, or the ball was on our right hand side, Tottenham's left, in our sort of around the middle of the pitch, and the way that we played that ball around and we evaded their press and got out of trouble, I was thinking, yeah, that is proper rondo. You can tell that we are doing the rondos and we are getting better and we're doing them quickly. Those rondos, some rondos you see in training and they're hella slow, like bam, bam, bam. You can tell that rondo, 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 and that's all we're doing. Loads of rondos, loads of triangles. And a lot of the times when we're keeping the ball and we're playing like that, it's Amaz involved or, Cass is involved. A lot of time Kobbie Mainoo is involved because, Kobbie is very good at receiving the ball in tight spaces. Kobbie, I mean, towards the end of the half, he had one or two passes that were misplaced. But in general, Kobbie today, really good. Really good. I like Kobbie when he's in tight spaces because Kobbie is one of the more press-resistant players that we have. Kobbie. So, like I said, guys, I've got no complaints. Apart from the fact that I need the intensity. I need us to play here like we're playing against 11 men. I don't want the psychology of 10 men to creep in and we start playing lax and relax because I feel like that's dangerous against Tottenham. They came back 2-0 against Man City. They've done things like this. We've lost against a 10-men Everton team. So I need Man United there from this point. I need Carrick's message to the players to be like, listen, don't let up. Go for their necks. Go for them. Keep going. Score the second. Score the third. Like the old Man United that we didn't stop after 2-0. We went for more and more and more. And that's what I want. That's what we need. So big up the chat. Big up Eddie. I see Eddie jumped in. What are you saying, Eddie? We need an early goal to take our chances. We need to score early in the second half, I think, to put the game fully to bed. Big up Eddie, bro. Big up Eddie. This Romero guy got what he deserved. He just tackles and he's just tackle and inshallah. Dara, was it you that was saying? Was it you, Dara? Somebody in the chat was talking about how we just need to lock Romero or keep him under lock and we'll be fine. It might have been sausage. But yeah, listen, Dara, I agree with you. Romero is one of those. You can be aggressive, yeah. Of course, you need to be aggressive, but he's one of those guys who wants to foul, bro. He wants to foul. Would like to see Xerxes in this one. Take off Ahmad as he's on a yellow. Yeah, we could do that. I feel like against 10 men, Eddie. I mean, Cunha has been playing on the right-hand side a few times anyway. Maybe put Cunha on the right. Put Xerxes up front. Yeah, I would like that. Against a 10-man, if you can't play Sesko or Xerxes against a 10-man Tottenham, then what we're doing? What are we doing? So I agree fully with Eddie in the chat. Let's see something new. I would even take off. I don't think Ahmad's gonna get a second yellow, but he could. I would even, like I said, take off Mbeumo. Dara says, give Ahmad more of the ball. He can get Udogie another yellow. 100% Dara. No, there's no lies told right there. No lies told right there. That yellow that Ahmad got, yeah, was a rubbish yellow because I don't think he really touched Simmons. He didn't really touch Gabby Simmons. And when the replay, when the challenge was replayed, you could see it was no malice in the challenge. It was late, but he hardly touched him. So for me, it was a foul, but not a yellow. So the Ahmad yellow was a bit annoying. Very frustrating yellow to receive. And Ahmad doesn't really get booked. He's not really. So I'm not overly worried about Ahmad getting a second yellow. But at the same time, Eddie, Ahmad doesn't need to. These guys will cheat. These guys will roll around on the floor for the next 45 minutes trying to even up the game. So the more Eddie, I'm thinking about Eddie's point the more, actually. I'm thinking about it a bit more, bro. Tottenham have already tried to do that. Simmons screamed out like someone shot him. So they're going to try and roll around as much as possible in the second half to even the game out. So maybe you're right. Maybe take off Ahmad. Take off Ahmad, put on Xerxes, shift Cunha to the right. Yeah, maybe you're right, Eddie. Maybe you're right, bro. I see what you're saying, bro. I see what you're saying. Give Ahmad, yeah, Ahmad's Ahmad's my favorite player. He's my favorite player. Um, the more of the ball Ahmad gets, the better we are and the better we play. It's just that Ahmad is often doubled up on, and Ahmad, like, you can't run past people all day. Ahmad, you can't. Eddie says Spurs are shit, but we can't show them any respect. That's it, Eddie. That's what I'm saying. I feel like at this point, yeah, I don't want to see Spurs having any chances. I don't want us. I don't want to see us sit back when Spurs have the ball. We got an extra man than they do. Like anytime they win the ball off us, yeah, I want us to hunt and get the ball back within a minute. There's no reason why this team with 10 men should be this oozing and saucing against us. So go for them next, bro. Go for them next. I hope TK won't mind, but I think we can add Romero to the list of punchable faces, says Tacklish. Yeah, give Ahmad 10 minutes to make. Yeah, all right. I'm down with that. I'm down with that. I'm down with that. Give Ahmad 10 minutes to make the sub. Yeah, why not? I'm comfortable with those sort of things because I got faith in Zaxi. I don't feel like, and especially against 10 men, if we can't go on to score a second or third goal, then I don't know what we're doing, Eddie. I really don't. Give Ahmad 10 minutes to make the sub. Yeah, Dara, either way, because the reason why I said Cunha to the right and Mbeumo to the left is because if you watch the last sort of 5-10 minutes, they kind of like Ahmad and Bruno were up front. That's why Ahmad, that run that Ahmad made, yeah, where he almost scored, almost went round the goalkeeper, he was kind of playing as a striker, yeah, for about 3 or 4 minutes. And Cunha was on the right and Mbeumo on the left. And if you watch the game throughout the whole 45 minutes, guys, they've been changing. They've been switching places. Cunha's been up front a few times, and then Mbeumo's gone to the right, and Ahmad's like they've done a more fluid front three this time. I've seen it throughout the game. So yeah, I think naturally, as Dara says, it will be Cunha on the left and Mbeumo on the right. That is probably their more natural positions for sure. Either way, either way, take Ahmad off maybe. Maybe take Ahmad off. But yeah, guys, so far so good, people. So far so good. But I just want more. I want more. Casemiro's been a beast, people. Cass has been a beast in this game, bro. I love the way he's playing. I love. You know, I was watching Casemiro. Watching Casemiro, you can always and you can still see, and we can always admit it because it's not a lie that we all wish he had more speed over the ground, bro. And that's still the case. You know, you can see someone's flaws. No one has every attribute. No one ticks every single box. Otherwise, you'd be a Pogba or some sort of perfect. Like, I think Pogba is one of the few players that has skill, has speed, has power, has stamina, has tech. I think has the he could play attacking positions. Pogba, he could play midfield and he could probably play in defense. He's almost a well-rounded player, Pogba, that can play almost any position, and you very rarely get players like that. Halftime in. By the way, guys, I'm looking at my TV and I'm seeing a halftime interview. You know those things that came in at the beginning of the season, like halftime interview with the manager, or a halftime interview with the player, or dressing room scenes. You get to see dressing room scenes. I don't know if you guys have noticed those changes being implemented and the access that you guys now have to certain things at halftime, because I haven't really. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I haven't really noticed it and haven't really been paying attention. Have you seen many dressing room stuff at halftime in games? I need to see what the hell's happening here. I don't know how we even got here. How did we get to this? I don't know how we got here. I'm thinking, who's done this? We need to punish Spurs, especially because of the Europa League, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. Eddie, That is in my mind, bro. It's scarred, etched in my brain graphically. And that is the reason why I say we owe them. I keep saying we owe Spurs, bro. That's why now I need us to not let go, man. Same intensity. Same intensity. Unlucky. Yeah, man. Let's go. Let's go. The second half has started. 45 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock. Yeah, yeah. Carrick played for Spurs. Carrick, I think he started at West Ham, right? Like most of those guys did. Don't forget West Ham's academy was the academy. Joe Cole, Carrick, Lampard, Rio, like their academy. West Ham was London teams' academies are always great anyway, but West Ham's at that time was amazing. Produced so many talent, and I think he went from West Ham to Tottenham, I believe, and then from Tottenham to Manchester United. Carrick. Yeah, but at that time, yeah, West Ham's academy, like Joe Cole, yeah, was so good, bro. Joe Cole's one of my favorite players. He's so techie. Clearance by Tottenham. Maynard on the attack on the right hand side. Ahmad putting a cross in, trying to put a cross in. Van der Ven cleared it. It is throw in taken by Man United very quickly. Camped in Tottenham's half already. So the pattern of the game has. This is going to be the pattern of the game. How can we? This is going to be hopefully a good training exercise. How can we break down this low block? So far we scored. Oh, unlucky. So far we scored from a set piece, but I really want us to score from open play. I mean, it was still open play, but you know what I mean. Oh, and Mbeumo once again, bro. And Mbeumo's touch there was crazy. And Mbeumo is not hasn't got the good. Like I keep saying, the more I watch him, and he was the same for Brentford. He was just so quick, aggressive, a nuisance, effective. Yeah, yeah. This is what I don't want. Walking. This is what I don't want. It's very hard, yeah, to go from walking to to being quick and aggressive. Brian and Bumo, bro. Ahmad offside. Yeah, I think Ahmad probably was way offside. Ooh, ooh, he's off. He is off, but he's not off by loads. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I feel like Luke Shaw should put his foot through that ball and just went for it rather than side foot, rather than a side foot. But it is what it is. That's nice from Cunha. Nice. Keep going. Oh, Brian everyone's going to lose the ball. Of course he is. Brian, bro. Oh, man. Cass, that touch was crazy. Give it to Cass again. Give it to Cass again. Well done. Oh, Cass. Straight at the goalkeeper. Bruno. Look at Bruno moaning. Bruno, yeah. I guess it is what it is. But one of those things where if you're going to accept certain things from certain characters, like, that's how, this is how he is, right? That'll be the thing, right? Oh, my Lord. We've lost the ball here. I feel like Casemiro had the right to go for that shot, but Bruno just moaning. I'm like, bro, Bruno, you shoot a lot as well, bro. Come on, man. All right, 6 minutes of the yeah. Like I said, guys, I'm worried. I'm worried that as the longer this goes on, without us scoring a second goal and us playing this relaxed way, all Tottenham need to do is score one goal. That's it. Give it Mainly, bro. So give it to Cunha. That is rubbish. That's bad because that was so unnecessary, man. Just give the ball, bro. Pass it. Guys, I need better, guys. Come on. So we doggy down. Oh, man. We got man down from Tottenham, guys. Man down. Ram ba ba bum. Sorry, what? What are you talking about? Are we not? What's happening here? I'm just confused. What's happening here? We're in the middle of a. Take me home. Cool. I had to cancel the other one. It was coming too late. It's like 17th of Feb. So I cancelled that one and got another one that's going to come earlier. So Udogi's going off, it looks like, for Tottenham. Big up, Fimians. Jumping in the stream. Good morning to you, my guy. Good morning. I know it's morning time where you are, bro. As usual, man. I hope everything is blessed. Man United winning right now. But it's only 1-0, and it looks like, it feels like one of those games where if we do not score a second goal and put this shit to bed, it will haunt us. It will haunt us. And I hope that is just not the case today. I'm not gonna lie there. Bruno took the shot on there, but I just saw the overlap from Dallo. I just wondered if the overlap from Dallo there. Bruno. He slapped it. Was it Van der Ven's ass? Who was it who blocked it with their bottom? Wow. Wow, Simon's shot. Wow, Luke Shaw. That was insane, Luke Shaw. That was insane. That's a good strike from Simon. See, all it takes, yeah, for this game to end in a draw is a moment like that. That's all it takes. One moment like that. We need to score the second goal. And I wanted to score the second goal within the first 10 minutes, and we haven't. We have not done that, which means Tottenham right now, their game plan is working and ours isn't. And you know what? Apart from them getting a man sent off, Tottenham would probably feel like, do you know what? If we never got a man sent off, this game is a 50-50 game. Because the way the game started, both teams looked good. Both teams, the game looked 50-50. Look at this. It's going to start, I'm going to start getting so frustrated, guys. Simmons, now, why are Tottenham playing through us like this? We want to dilly-dally on the ball. We don't want to score the second goal. So disappointing, man. And they're gonna listen. I know football, guys. When I was watching the Fulham game, I knew Fulham were gonna score. I knew it, and we are doing the same thing. This team is not perfect. Our team isn't a perfect team. We're happy. We're feeling good that we're winning games, but there's still things that we need to do better. Well done, goalkeeper. Look, come on, counter attack. It's just like the intensity, bro, is gone from our attack. Look at us. The slow. Ahmad's been told, or either he's doing it himself, but he's clearly Ahmad's tucked in a little bit. He's not holding the width as much, and Dallo's mostly holding the width. Well done, Cass. Unlucky Luke Shaw. Yeah. One thing about Luke Shaw is that his decision making isn't the greatest sometimes. That ball that he played, that crazy ball that he played, yeah, is why is why Jose Mourinho said that he had to tell Shaw what to do. Shaw's technical ability, yeah, I don't think can be questioned. I keep saying this. It's this thing. It's up here with Luke Shaw that I question. Always. It's just always up here. Whether it's his attitude or whatever it is. Well done, Dallo. Well done. Keep going. This is what I'm saying. Attack. Attack, attack, attack. As they say. Come on, United. Martinez, man. Give it to Bruno. All right. 60 minutes gone, guys. So an hour of the game has gone and it's still 1-0. And this is one of the worst score lines you can really have. Because, like I keep saying, it's a kind of scoreline where all it takes really is another moment from Javi Simmons and it's 1-0. And then, as you can see, we've struggled to score against this low block. We have. We probably should have scored, but we have struggled. So if Tottenham get a goal and they equalise, there's no certainty that we're going to score the second. I'm glad, yeah, that these commentators, because I don't really keep the commentary on. I'm glad that these commentators are calling it out because I'm seeing objectively and factually penalties. I'm seeing people getting fouled in boxes, clear penalties, and they're not being given. And Arsenal are going to win the league by taking loads of corners and doing loads of fouls in the penalty box, and none of them will be called out. Fouling is allowed in the Premier League now. It's allowed. I've seen so many fouls, so many people clip people's legs and not win the ball, and the referees to say play on. It's absolutely disgraceful refereeing in the Premier League. It's disgraceful. Let's call it out. How many flipping penalties should we have had? We should have had loads of penalties this season. Flipping heck, man. Oh, why did he have to do the Rabona, bro? I mean, it's nice, it's good, but you know when you do, my problem is, yeah, he's done a Rabona and the ball's gone straight to the goalkeeper's hands, yeah, and people are shouting his name. Like, if you do a piece of skill, yeah, and it fails, there's nothing to like worship. There's nothing to cheer. It's just, oh, bro. Yeah, I want to make it clear, guys. I'm not totally disappointed with what I'm seeing. My frustration, my little bit of frustration is the fact that I am conscious that it's only 1-0 and the game is in a balance, and I want us to finish the game off. I need us to score the second goal. So I'm just a little bit frustrated that we haven't taken the second half to a 10-man Tottenham as much as we should have. I think we should have taken the game to this 10-man team at home a lot more. I wanted a 3 or 4-0 win. And I don't think I'm going to get that as it stands at the moment. So I'm just a tiny bit frustrated. That's all, guys. Terrible free kick from Bruno. Yeah, this is not. I don't know what's going on, guys. The intensity isn't there. We don't look like we want to score a goal. Yeah, man. I mean, Tottenham are defending well, but I just want us to move the ball quicker. We got a long way to go, you know. And Carrick isn't perfect either. I feel like Carrick should have started a striker now. I think by now, after this fourth game, he's done enough playing with this team now. And I feel like at this point, start playing with a striker, bro. Start playing with a striker. I think we're ready now. I think this team needs a striker now. I like Mbeumo. I like what he's done. But I feel like the next games, let's see if Sesko's actually can start. Let's switch it up a little bit. Switch it up. I'm ready now. I'm ready to see how other players can interact with this team. Yeah, Solanke did well there for sure. Big up Celtistic in the chat. Is playing against 10 men United's kryptonite. United is Arsenal's kryptonite. Man United have always been Arsenal's kryptonite. Whenever Arsenal try to get ahead of themselves, be too big for their boots, try to go on some sort of unbeaten run, you know, we're the team that ended the Invincibles run. We like to do that. We like to humble Arsenal. We like to be like, listen, Arsenal, relax. That's what we are. We've always. Oh my lord. Offside for who? Who's offside? Ah, Bruno was off. Ah, Bruno was off. And I think they knew it. I think they knew it, and Cunha knew that Bruno was off. It's annoying because all Cunha had to do is to actually take a touch. It's because he passed the ball. He did the right thing in a way. He tried to be quick, and as soon as he got the ball, he passed it straight to Bruno. But Bruno was running from an offside position. If he just took another touch and then gave it to Bruno, I think Bruno would have been on side. He would have made that run, and he would have come back on side, Bruno. Yeah. Gallagher. Connor Gallagher. I'm not going to lie, guys. I have been impressed with Tottenham today. Oh, I'm mad. Don't foul him, Ahmad. Don't get another yellow, please. Cass tried to nutmeg. Cass went for the nuts. Paulina closed his legs. Ooh. Yeah, it's because he didn't need to go down to the ground, bro. He made a challenge he didn't need to make, and he followed through a little bit. But I'm not gonna lie, guys. This is my least favorite game I've watched on the Michael Carrick because of the fact that it's only 1-0 and because it's like this. Well done, Ahmad. There's nobody in the box for Ahmad to get pass the ball to. All right, corner to United. Let's see. This is the only way we can probably score past them. We're not scoring past Tottenham in open play. And another frustration for me is that we're not scoring past his team in this low block situation, even with a man extra. Just frustrating. Just frustrating. We're not scoring past Tottenham in their low block. We still unable to just pass the ball and just create a goal, score a goal. Disappointing again. Come on, guys, keep. Oh my lord, that touch there was crazy. That touch there was insane. Well done, Casemiro. Tottenham are gonna score, guys. I can just feel it. This game's gonna finish 1-1. Yeah, guys, this is not good. Goodbye. Polina went flying, bro. I've always said that. I've always said the Old Trafford pitch here is crazy because the dugout, yeah, is a proper dug. When you say dugout, it's proper dugout. It's proper trenches. Proper trenches. Yeah, man. Tottenham have done well. Ah, taking off Cunha. Oh man. Oh, Cass. Look at Van der Ven. Look at Van der Ven, bro. Look at Van der Ven, man. This guy is just. I would take Van der Ven at United, bro. Look at this. This guy running forward like a fucking train. Cunha for Sesko. Interesting. So what we're gonna do then is what? Move Mbeumo to the left. And what are we doing, guys? Are we moving Mbeumo to the left then? And Amazon on the right. Sesko up front. And we're going to get some crosses in from Mbeumo. 15 minutes to go, guys, and it's still 1-0. Like I said, the game's going to end 1-0. And we're going to have no one to blame but ourselves. I've sat here and watched this game, and I've watched this Man United side for 1 hour against a 10-man Tottenham side not do anything. Who's at Van der Ven again defending? Oh, what Tottenham are just all over, all over. Like, I'm impressed, yeah, by the fact that Tottenham haven't folded. Tottenham could have easily folded. You gotta give it. You gotta give Tottenham some credit, man. Look at us. We're so slow. Give it quickly, bro. We gotta score the second goal. Please, United, play with intent. Play with intent, bro. Always. Oh, this team. Look at us. Look at. We wait until they get back into their shape. I'm just so annoying, bro. Look at Tottenham making their changes. Tell coming on. Kola Mwani's coming on. They're going to go for it. The last 10 minutes, yeah, they're going to score. We need to score the second. I don't know how many times I've got to say this. Poor corner, bro. How many poor corners has Bruno taken, bro? It wasn't sloppy, man. It was Martinez wasn't on his toes, bro. The ball was like flipping 20 centimeters in front of Martinez, bro. If Martinez was on his toes rather than flat-footed, he gets that, man. Spurs and bring on their black attack. Spurs are bringing on their black attack. Yeah, this game's going to be very, very interesting. But maybe, guys, let's think about it for a second. A more expansive game will suit us too. If Spurs want to come out at us and try to equalize, it will create more space for us to play, right? But I'm not going to lie, this is uncomfortable, bro. And we're not playing again after this until I think midweek next week, guys. And then after that game, we don't play for another 2 weeks because, we're not in the FA Cup. So we missed the FA Cup weekend. Ah, 79 minutes on the clock, people. 11 minutes to go. It feels like we're holding on. This is why I'm angry. I'm angry because we're playing at home against 10 men, and we've been playing against 10 men for 1 hour. We haven't scored, and it looks like Tottenham are just as likely to score as we are, even with their 10 men. The game's not finished. We haven't put it to bed. That is my frustration right now. Tottenham are making their changes now. Gallagher's coming off. Basuma, I don't think I've seen Basuma for a while. Basuma's coming on. Kola Mwani's come on. Good and Mbeumo. Well done. Move, move. Keep moving. I don't want people to stand still. Bruno! Oh, yes. Thank you. Now we can chill, people. This is what I needed. This is all I wanted. Score the second goal so man can enjoy the rest of the game. If these man had scored the second goal early in the second half, like I wanted, then I would have watched the whole second half with in Zen mode. Peace. Peaceful. But no, these men had to torture me. These men had to do it the hard way. And only in the last 10 minutes we secured that second goal. Yeah, he's on side. Ooh. Oh, he might be offside if Sesko's touched it. He might be offside. If Sesko has touched this ball. Yeah, he shinned it. He just directed it into the far. Listen, if Sesko is offside, I mean, Sesko touches the ball, Bruno could be offside here. That's a good finish. That's a good finish, guys. I mean, you could argue that a baller connects with their feet, right? And the fact that he hits his shin is whatever. But that's a good finish. There we go. Ah, Skyrick, you can't even believe it's not Scholes, it's Carrick. You can't believe it's not Scholes, it's Carrick. You know, it's hard to believe it's not Scholes, it's Carrick. It's so annoying to have someone else's name in your song. It's hard to believe it's not Scholes. I'm like, bro, why I got have to be remembered in reference to Scholes? Oh man, but it's not the worst thing. Scholes is the guy. Well done. Let's get the third now. We still can do what we need to do. We still can do what we're supposed to do. I said we're supposed to slap them. Nice. Oh, Bruno. See, all of a sudden we scored a second, and now it looks like we can score the third. Look at how we're playing now, right now. Why couldn't we play the whole second half like that? If we play the whole second half with that kind of urgency, the kind of urgency we're playing with right now, we would have scored that second goal earlier, and then the game would have been a lot easier for us. It's Carrick, you know. It's hard to believe it's not Scholes. Give it to Kobbie. Well done. Maguire. Maguire. All right. Well done. Nice, Kobbie. Unlucky. Well done. And Mbeumo, keep it down, and Brian. I know it's on your right foot. Yeah. Everyone's waxing lyrical about our side now. All the haters, all the hating commentary's gone now. No one's hating on us. No one's cussing Casemiro. Everyone's now talking us up, saying we can do this, we can do that. Listen, we're back, guys. We're back. That's what we're back. That's it. We're back, guys. That's it. We're back.
If it's not goals,
This went the best game for me to watch, but here we go. Some subs.
It's hard to believe it's not Scholes, it's Carrick.
Mazraoui for Luke Shaw. It's good, man. Make some changes. Get these players some game time. Luke Shaw for Mazraoui.
You can't believe it's
Ugarte
not
for Casemiro.
Scholes, it's Carrick.
Yeah, United are back, guys. United are back. But
it's Carrick.
We're learning more about this team every game.
It's hard to
We're learning more about
it's
this
not
team every game.
Scholes, it's Carrick.
We're not a perfect
team. It's so annoying to have someone else's name in your song. It's hard to believe it's not Scholes. I'm like, bro, why I got?
Yeah, Xerxes is on the pitch. He
Only
only gets a couple minutes, Xerx. Probably gets 5 minutes overall.
Oh man, but it's not the worst thing. Scholes is you know the guy.
And Carrick's doing so well, guys, because you know people want to play. He knows people want to play, and every opportunity he gets, 2-0 up, 5 minutes to go, I'm going to dash on at least 4 players. Because he believes we're not going to concede 2 goals against this. Like, do you know what I'm saying? It's good. It's good management. It's good management, bro. And he hasn't made any changes to the centre-back pairing. Yeah, Carrick is not going to play Mazraoui over Shaw. He's English, Carrick. And I feel like his first thing is to play the English players. Woodgate, Johnny Evans, the whole thing is just English. What's Mazraoui doing, bro? What's Mazraoui doing? What's Mazraoui doing? Like, I'm not gonna lie, why didn't Mazraoui just give it to Bruno there? Oh my lord, that was funny. It's hard to believe it's not Scholes, it's Carrick, you know. Oh, guys. Guys, we won 4 games in a row. Yeah, I mean, Tottenham, yeah, like I said, the thing about this game is that before Tottenham got their red card, yeah, the game was even. At home, at home, it was even. An even game. So I know Tottenham will feel like hard done by. I know Tottenham fans will say things like, you know, if we had 11 against 11, the game would be different. And maybe. Because even against 10 men, it didn't look like we were doing that much. But the game went the way the game went. And that's it. We can't change that. And we're going to win. Unless something absolutely disastrous happens within the next minute or so.
5 minutes added time, yeah? There you go. There you go. Can we score third? Oh, Mazraoui. Nice, Mazraoui. Nice. Bro, how's that not a penalty? What is going on? What is happening? Wait, like all these fouls. Oh, Bruno. I'm not gonna lie, these stats. Big up Kamali Ikati, bro. Big up Smash a Like, people. Yes, man. If you love Man United and you're enjoying what you're seeing right now, smash a bumper clock and Mbeumo clock. Or should I say Mbeumo clock? Like, smash a like. Kobbie Mainey going off for who's this? It's Carrick. Fletcher. You know. Fletcher coming on for Kobbie Mainey. Yes, sexy. Yes, sexy. Yes, come on. Let's see if it's all third, guys. Come on. Well done. We didn't Ole football now, yeah? Yeah, man. All right, if we're not gonna score the third goal, at least Ole them, bro. At least Ole them. I don't mind this because I want us to hurt them, to kill them. But you know what I mean. I needed a 3 or 4 nil. I needed a third goal. But if we're gonna score the third goal, let's Ole them. Look at Colin Moani. Oh, it was Basuma. Do you know what? Bruno's had a good game today. I'm not gonna lie, I've been saying it throughout the whole game. Understand, yeah, that me and Bruno have a love-hate relationships. Relationship. Sometimes I feel like he's rubbish. But today, yeah, it's one of those days where I looked at Bruno today. I'm like, do you know what? Bruno's had a good game today. He has. He's played well, bro. Most of the things I mean, the set pieces, the corners and shit have been rubbish today, to be fair. But other than that, he's kept it simple. Whenever Bruno keeps it simple and doesn't always do the hero ball, he always plays well for me. That's the best version of Bruno. The Bruno that feels like he doesn't have to do too much hero ball. Come infield, bro. All right, guys. Do you agree with Bruno Fernandes being man of the match today? I ain't got no time to disagree with it because I can't be saying that Bruno's had a good game today and then disagree that he's the man of the match, bro. Like, he's played well today, Bruno. Sesko, what's wrong with Sesko? And this is why what you just saw from Sesko is why I say Xerxes better, bro. There's no way on this planet Earth, yeah, that Xerxes, in all of that space that Sesko was in just now, does what Sesko does. There's no way he does that. He scores that goal. So, but anyway, the final whistle has gone. Oh, yes. People, how does it feel? Carrick at the wheel. Tell me, how does it feel? Yes, people, how does it feel? Big up Kamali Carti. Yeah. Playboy Carti. Yeah. Beyonce settings. Didn't Beyonce have an album, something about Carti? Didn't it, in one of Beyonce's album end with Carti or something? I know, but her album, didn't she have an album something Carti? Anyway, Cardi B. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Big up the chat. Big up everybody. Yeah, man. Like the Sesko stuff is interesting. Sesko, he must have been aware. He must have been aware that he's in so much space, bro. And this happens with Sesko a lot. So many times, yeah, Sesko's in space, acres of space, free header, like the last match against Fulham, absolutely free header, and he just headers it at the post. Today, what the hell was he doing? That's Sesko. And that's why I say to people, I don't get, yeah, how you, Shivam, I'm talking to Shivam specifically in the chat, but not Shivam, people like him can be so hateful towards Xerxes, can watch Sesko do stuff like that and not think, and see Xerxes score goals and think Xerxes won't do better. It's just so much bias in people's brains, bro. In people's brains. But we are positive. We are fourth now. We have 44 points. 44 points. 4 points clear of Chelsea. Only 2 points behind Villa. Only 3 points behind City. And of course, all of those teams have a game in hand. We are the first team to play this weekend. So we've done our job. Let's see what Villa and City do. At the end of the day, guys, there is no medal for finishing second. There is no medal for finishing third. So that's why a lot of you are saying, listen, whether we finish second or we finish fourth, it doesn't matter that much because it's still Champions League spots. And I get that. I understand that. But of course, if you can finish higher in the table, then why not? Why not go for it? Why not go for it? You got Man United's last 4 results: 2-0 to Man City, 3-2 against Arsenal. 2-0 against Man City, 3-2 win against Arsenal, 3-2 win against Fulham, 2-0 win against Tottenham. Our next game is on Wednesday. Let's look at the next game. The next game is on Tuesday, guys, and I think it's against West Ham. So I think we can beat West Ham. And it's going to be at West Ham Stadium. It's going to be at Upton Park. West Ham are battling relegation, so it's not going to be an easy game. But just like this game, I think we can win it. This whole playing one game a week business didn't help us under Amram. It hindered us under Amram. For some reason, this playing one game a week thing under Carrick, I think it works under Carrick. Because Carrick is actually playing the players in their position and he's actually trying to get the best out of the players. The players are looking forward to the win. And you know what, guys? I like the fact that Carrick, when I said in yesterday's show that Carrick's job is to make sure that the whole squad celebrate the win, the whole squad feels it when we lose, not just the first team. And by doing that, or in order to get that sort of atmosphere, that environment, he's going to make sure that everybody gets a day off after the match, not just the 11 that played. Everybody gets a game off. Do you know why? Because we're one whole team, we're one whole squad, and that helps the togetherness. It does. So when I saw him today bring on Xerxes, bring on Ugarte, listen, you might not even like these players. The fact of the matter is that is needed. You need the fringe players, yeah. You need the fringe players. You need a squad, right? So you need the squad to feel good, and you need those fringe players to feel like they're part of the squad, to feel that they're needed. So bringing them on, even if it's the last 5 minutes, bringing them on in the last 5 minutes to make them enjoy the victory, to make them feel that they were a part of the victory, is good. That's what Fergie used to do. Use your subs, use your attacking subs. Amorim would have put on loads of defenders because he plays 5 at the back, so he plays with mostly defenders. And I kept saying, listen, just maths. Let's do the maths. If you have 11 players on the pitch and 7 of them, yeah, if you're going to include Casemiro, 7 of the 11 players are defensive players, then what kind of football are you going to see? So, good game. I was very conscious, nervous at the end because 10 men against Tottenham, we've seen 10 men against Everton. And to go almost 50 minutes without scoring the second goal against a 10-man Tottenham, that all they needed to do was get one jammy little fluky goal and they drew the game. So I was sitting there thinking, these guys here, in certain passages of play, were playing so slow, lethargically. Then at the same time, they had other passages of play where we were playing crisp. And Tottenham, despite how decent we played, Tottenham were decent defensively. They fell back in their shape, 2 lines, deep defensively, and they gave us our own medicine, because that's what we did against Arsenal. That's what we did against Man City. So once again, we, just like most teams do, we found it hard. Let's be real. We found it hard to break down a low block 10-man Tottenham team. And it reminded me a little bit like Everton. So we do need to work on that. We have got so much better, guys. Some of the football, like I said, in the first half, some of the slick 1-2 rondo moves that we did in the little corners, in little moments, were really, really good. Really, really good. And I can't wait to see how this team continues to develop. Casemiro is going to be so missed, guys. He's going to be so missed when he goes. He was immense today. I could have given a man in the match to Casemiro. Big up Acho. Acho just jumped in the chat. Who was your man in the match, guys? Let me know. Who shone for you? I liked Bruno's performance today. I have a love-hate relationship with Bruno. I keep saying this, but Bruno today, he kept it simple. The best Bruno is the Bruno that doesn't always go for the killer pass, that, does a little 5-yard pass, keeps the ball, gets the ball and passes the ball back sometimes to keep the ball. Responsible Bruno. I like a responsible Bruno. And you know what I like about the way we play? Both Maguire and Martinez can punch the ball through the midfield, into the midfield. They both possess the line-breaking passes. Martinez probably does it for me a little bit more than Maguire. Maguire usually tries to spray the ball out wide, does those floaty passes. But Martinez, he always tries to fizz it through. And also, if you watch the game, when Martinez has the ball, Ahmad and Brandon Mbeumo on the right-hand side are always looking for that clipped ball over the top from Martinez. They're always looking for it. So I saw, once again, we won the match, right, where we saw a lot of good things today. But also, I don't want us to ignore, because what happens if we ignore all the bad things we saw is that when we eventually lose, we're going to be like, oh, where did it come from? Where did that loss come from? I can't believe we played so badly. Listen, you can see where things come from if you celebrate your victories, but also don't ignore any deficiencies that you might see. We're going to celebrate today. We're going to drink. We're going to be happy. It's the start of the weekend. Our Saturday's going to be good. Our Sunday's going to be good. Yeah? We slapped Tottenham and we beat them. And we needed that. Clean sheet. Clean sheet against a Tottenham side. Very good. Let's keep it going. One thing that I was hoping is that our defense would be strong and keep strong. There were some moments that I had to hold my breath. Some moments when my heart fell into my chest. But all, in general, once again, our defensive structure was good. Casemiro's going to be missed. Let's see what Atro is saying. Big up Chosen and the chat. What did I tell man about today? I like my Spurs fried. I like my Spurs fried. That's funny, no? Because obviously Spurs is a bird. What is that bird? What is that bird, bro? Is it an actual real bird? Is it an actual real bird? Anyway, Atro says he likes his Spurs fried. Kentucky Fried Spurs served up at Old Trafford. Big up, Atro. I was out, so I'm going to need to watch the match on playback. Oh, you didn't see the game, Atro. Oh, Atro wasn't even phased. I ain't going to lie, Atro. It was one of those weird games, bro, where we scored a goal, right, in the half an hour, in the first sort of 35 minutes. They had the man sent off for like 60 minutes. So for an hour, bro, we were playing against 9 men. But Spurs did that sit back thing, low block thing. I ain't gonna lie, bro. We were probing. And some of the times we had a little chance. We had half a chance, but Spurs did all right. Spurs did okay. So yeah, it's a very strange game, bro. When you watch it back here, let me know what your assessment of the game was, bro. Once you watch it back, my guy. Big up. Nah, I did not expect today to be calm. Fair enough. No, but Spurs does not have any firepower to deal the damage. Yeah, that's one thing I was hoping on. I was hoping to have someone else's name. Hoping.
It's hard to believe.
I was hoping on or banking on our defense to deal with Solanke. I did say I'm not entertained by Solanke. I'm not threatened by Solanke, bro.
You know, the guy.
And when I saw that Romero red notification, I knew it was a wrap. It should have been a lot. My issue with today's game, Atro, is that it was 1-0 up until the last 5 minutes. Like, it shouldn't have been what it was. We should have. We played against 10 men for 60 minutes and we should have beaten them 2 or 3. That's my issue with today's game. But low blocks, no problem.
The guy.
Yeah, Atro, we were doing Ole. Last 5 minutes of the game, we were doing Ole football. We were just keeping the ball and we had Ole. That was so sweet, guys. That was joyful.
It's so annoying to have someone else's name in your song. It's hard to believe it's
that was Skulls. Joyful.
I'm like, bro, why I have to be remembered in reference to Skulls? Oh man,
that was joyful. Like, we needed. Listen. If we couldn't beat them 3 or 4-0, at least humiliate them. And the Ole football was just chef's kiss. Oh, Atro. So that guy's gonna get his haircut. Is that what we're saying? That guy's gonna get his haircut now. This homeless bozo looking guy with his afro is finally gonna trim his hair. Yeah. We're finally going to get 5 wins in a row. Atro's calling it. Are we seeing at 5 wins in a row? Bro, we couldn't even get 2 wins back to back under Ruben Amorim for a year. And soon as Carrick has come in, we've won 4 games back to back. We've gone from 7th in the league to 4th. And we're opening a gap. Let's see what Chelsea and Liverpool do. Let's keep opening this gap. Let's do what we need to do. As long as we do what we need to do, we don't even need to worry about them. So let's inject this. I've been a bit moany today because of the 1-0. It's because we spent almost 80 minutes with just 1-0 up against 10 men. So I was moaning today. But now the game is done and we have beaten Spurs at Old Trafford. 4 games on the bounce. We have scored a minimum of 2 goals per game. 4 games and we've scored a minimum of 2 goals. There's one thing about United that seems to be evident, guys. We don't give a fuck. We're going to score today. And Mbeumo don't give a fuck. He's going to score. Cunha, like, we have firepower. And you know what is also what's changed? When we even say their names, when we say Cunha, it comes with more weight now. When I said the name Cunha, when I said the word Cunha, just a month ago when Ruben Amorim was here, it didn't mean anything to me. Because the Cunha, the Mbeumo's, these guys on the Amrim weren't them. They were imposters. Mbeumo scored a few goals, but they weren't them. Now on the Carrick, they've turned up even more. The Cunha on the Michael Carrick feels like Cunha. The Mbeumo now looking like Mbeumo. Albeit, guys, I'm not gonna lie, I am now ready to have a striker actually start up front now. I like the fluid front three. I like the fact that Mbeumo can move to the right and then Ahmad goes up front and all of these things. It is good. It is nice. But there's something about Mbeumo up front and his lack of ability of bringing others into play. His first touch isn't always great. He's not that kind of striker. He's more of the running in behind, chasing the ball, closing things down. There's a purpose for Mbeumo. There's a time. There's a place for him. But now, guys, I'm kind of ready. I'm ready for Xerxes to start, guys. I've said many times, what has anybody seen of Sesko to make you feel like he's better than Xerxes? I just don't understand it. The bias is crazy. Sesko keeps missing open goals. Today, Sesko had a chance to score. Crazy. But I'm ready, guys, to see more patterns. I'm ready to see more dynamics. I'm ready to see Sesko start up front and Ahmad on the right and Cunha on the left. I'm now ready to see Mbeumo start up front with Cunha on the right and Xerxes. I'm ready to see, now that we've got a foundation, now that we've got a defensive and stable foundation where I believe that we're not easy to play against now. And I also believe that structurally, we're harder to beat. And once we get the structure right, once we are harder to beat, once we are harder to break down, you then can start playing around with your attack a bit more. You can now mix and match. And Carrick has said this. He will do it. He will do it. He will do it. So today, be happy, guys. Be happy. What's TK... what's Atro saying? The one thing I can acknowledge of Spurs is that they can sit deep. Listen, if I'm being real, I'm going to be nuanced, yeah? Spurs, I was impressed by the way Spurs held on today. After going 1-0 down and after having a man sent off, I thought Spurs would capitulate. They dug deep. They sat back. They defended well, throwing every man at the ball. They were dogged. So I ain't gonna lie. I know expressions oozing, and a lot of Spurs fans want the manager out. But what I saw of the manager today wasn't the worst thing in the world. I don't know, man. I don't know what's gonna happen to Spurs. I don't know what's gonna happen to Thomas Frank. Maybe Thomas Frank will get fired. But I'm just saying, this performance by Spurs, going 10 men down, wasn't the worst performance. So I think Spurs fans shouldn't look too disheartened, but I don't really care. I don't actually care. We won and that's all I care about. I'm not trying to be a good person and try to look at Spurs and try to give them a little, something. T Kizzles, big up TK in the chat. Acho says, I will take the 2-0 because it's a bittersweet as we lost 1-0 to Spurs in the final. So for us to double that and then still doing the low block, love it. I hear that, Acho. You can look at it both ways. You can look at it that we beat a team 2-0 who sat back for most of the game. You can look at it as we played against 10 men for 60 minutes and we didn't score a goal. There's so many ways we can look at it, but we won the game. We won the game. And that's all that matters. Is homie getting that famous haircut? That's what I'm saying, TK. I feel like it should be a level 2 on top. I feel like he should just skin fade it. Or why not just go bald? That would be a big transformation to go from having a massive afro, massive mop of hair, to going absolutely clean bald. Clean bald. So yeah, I want him to go bald. I think he should clean it off. Proper bald. TK said he woke up 6:40 a.m. Oh man. Man. On a Saturday. Waking up at 6:40 on a Saturday and you ain't even got work. It's not like you're waking up for work. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot, TK. It's a lot. It's a lot. Sleep is important, bro. Trust me, I know. It's hard to believe it's not Scholes. It's Carrick, you know. It's hard to believe it's not. Why is this always the move? Why is this the move? Such a laddie. Someone who can't dance, just move your hands like this. Why is that always the move? Oh, man, big up the chat, man. Yeah, and at this point in time, we just need to be producing the results. Yeah. Results. Yes, I need the performances as well. I feel like I care mostly about the results because we need to get into top four. But in order for me to give Carrick the job, I need to see performances. So there are two things that are happening. I'm satisfied with just winning games, yeah, and finishing in the top four because that's what we need to do. Results dictate football. Results are always going to be the most important thing, and we all understand that. For me to go the next step and say, cool, yeah, let me give Carrick the job, I will need to see performances. So far, I'm enjoying the performances. I have to remind myself that this is still Amarim's team. We need to make changes in the summer. We're going to bring in midfielders and so on and so forth. Also, remind myself that we're going to lose Casemiro, who does a lot for us. And that's going to be interesting. Whoever replaces Casemiro is not going to be a direct replacement in the sense that he's not going to possess everything that Casemiro possesses, nor does Casemiro possess everything that his replacement is going to possess. We're going to have to play the game differently with Casemiro's replacement, whether it's Bleber or whether it's Anderson or whoever that might be. So yeah, good stuff, guys. Let's see what yeah, January, February period, we need to grind it out, put pressure on people, and that's it. Man City have to win anyway because they want to win the league. Villa, Villa are in that sort of interesting position where they're not going to win no league. They're not fighting for that, but they want to be in the top four. Villa are gettable. Now let's see what Chelsea and Liverpool do. They're the ones that we need to look at today. What are Chelsea going to do today? What is Liverpool going to do today? Assuming they play today. I'm not quite sure, guys. They might be playing tomorrow. Yeah, TK, a win is a win and we move on. Yeah, we won today. We needed to win today. We slapped them 2-0. In the end, once I sort of look back at the full 90 minutes, the parts, the little parts where we weren't that great, then the parts where we were great. When I just look at it as a collective 90 minutes now, we deserved the win. It should have been more, could have been more. The game was probably more a 3-0 game. But Tottenham did well to stay in the game for as long as they did. So yeah, I feel like that's a fair assessment of the game, really. Um, I vote for no haircut, but whiz locks instead. Whiz locks, whiz locks. You know, bro. I might be cutting my hair soon, bro. Next time you see me, maybe next year you see me, I'm gonna be bald, bro. I'm getting ready for it anyway. I'm getting older. You know what happens when you get older? Your hairline recedes, you go bald, and you got to embrace it. Some guys, they don't embrace it. Some guys fly to Turkey. I ain't gonna fly to Turkey. I might eat a turkey and embrace it. So that's it. That's it. But imagine if you had locks though. Imagine if you said, psych, I ain't cutting this shit. Five. Imagine if you're so used to it, yeah, that he's like, you know what, yeah, forget it. I know we won 5 matches in a row, but I ain't cutting it. I'm gonna lock this shit. A man walks into a hairdresser's and gets some nice locks. Some nice looks. Atro says United owns London. All right, let's think about what Atro's saying here. United own London. Chelsea slapped. Arsenal slapped. Fulham slapped. Spurs slapped, all being pocketed. Insert Onana Selly 1, 2, 3 points in pocket zip. He's hey Atro. You're missing one team that we need to sort out next week in London. You're missing one London team. Hopefully, Atro, by this time next week, you'll be adding another London team to that, bro. West Ham. West fucking Ham. Yeah. TK, again, if you're going to sign, you know, if you're going to sing, I only have one request, Lucky Star by Madonna, TK. Yeah, you're right. Someone, who was it? Was it Sausage or somebody said it yesterday? It said, don't sing. Someone said something like, don't sing, Wiz. TK's gonna TK's gonna request Lucky Star from by Madonna. DJ Dallo in the dressing room. Um oh man. Oh guys, I'm so happy. Enjoy your weekends. You know TK's got a job interview coming up as well. Actual my guy, enjoy your weekend. I have to say though, basing on everyone's conscience conscious today, we have performed in 2 matches, City and Arsenal. Fulham was a most performance, not a full, and Spurs was a scrap. But that is quite good in my opinion. Yeah, actually, I feel like you can look at it in different ways. You can maybe say that we have shown that we can play different ways. You know, when I said that the first 2 games showed us a lot because we as a football club, within one 90-minute performance, we were in so many different situations and scenarios, and we had so many different tests, even within the 90 minutes, that I didn't need to see 100 games to understand where we are as a football club under Carrick at this present moment. And I feel like the performances have changed. You know, when I said that we haven't performed worse, I feel like I said, yeah, we performed worse. And maybe I'm right, but maybe saying the word worse isn't the right word. Maybe we needed different performances against different teams, right? We can't perform the same way against every team. And what we saw over the last 4 games is literally the same Man United team with different performances. I feel like we won every game the way that we should have won every game, and we played differently. And if we played the same way, i.e., if Amram had the team and we just approached every game the exact same way, we might have lost. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't think I've formulated my thought properly. I don't think I've formulated my thought fully on that one. But Spurs was more of a scrap. And if the lesser teams, the West Hams of this world, the Crystal Palaces, when we face those teams, if those matches are going to be more scraps, as Atro says in the chat, then have we shown by beating Spurs today that this team can also scrap? Because I feel like we've shown that we can ball. I've seen enough of the way that we play football, the speed in which we play against the high line. Nobody wants to set up a high line against us. If you set up a low block against us like Spurs did, we have the likes of Casemiro and etc. who can score from corners. Hence why I said Casemiro is going to be a big miss, because whoever we bring in to replace Casemiro is not going to be a beast at corners like Cas is. He's not going to. The way that Casemiro has so much responsibilities and he stands up tall with his broad shoulders, he always wants the ball. Whoever we bring in, yeah, will need time to bed in. They're going to be a bit nervous on the ball. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting. Atro says, but man, Mbeumo, Thanos, Mr. Inevitable. The goals are flowing, bagging against all big 6 teams. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Our attack, yeah, under Ruben Amorim, certain people started looking at our attack like it was crap. And I was like, bro, let me remind everybody that we bought 25, 30 GA man, yeah, in Mbeumo, 25 GA man, Cunha, yeah. And they were playing for lesser teams than Manchester United and doing that. And we try to make them look like bums. And I feel like we're now getting reminded, yeah, over the last 4 games, we're now getting reminded that these guys are serious ballers, bro. We're getting reminded that even though Sesko's missing the chances that he's missing and he's frustrating me, but he's still doing his part, Sesko. He's still coming on and he's been a nuisance. He's creating space. He scored a winner in the last game. We're slowly being reminded that some of the guys that we have, yeah, the Casemiros, Kobbie Mainus, who apparently couldn't play with Bruno, and all of these lies that we were told, we're now getting reminded that we have ballers. And that's all I kept saying in my chat. I kept telling Shivam, all of the, I keep saying Shivam, because Shivam is usually the guy in the chat with the most interesting left, crazy, rightward, extreme take in the chat. Usually he does. That's the only reason why I mentioned his name. But yeah, I kept saying, bro, we got players. How the hell, yeah, am I supposed to believe, yeah, that Kobbie Mainoo was balling out a year ago, one of England's best players, and all of a sudden, because our manager said so, he's rubbish? No, 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 just no, no. So I'm so happy, guys. This is how it should be, bro. Man United should be a football team, yeah, that wins 70% of their games, bro. Draws 20% and loses 10%. That's how it should be. It shouldn't be 25% win percentage. This feels so good. This feels right. We're back. We're back, mother truckers. We're back. Will you guys be fearful? Don't worry about this season. Also, the question I want to ask the chat is this. If Carrick had started the season and not Ruben Amorim, with the way that we're playing right now and with 1 game a week, think about it. The reason why we are 6 points, yeah, behind certain teams and not fighting for the league title right now is because Wolves, Everton. Imagine, yeah, there's 2 games, yeah. Imagine if we beaten the Everton side and we didn't lose 1-0 because of fucking Amorim, and we won against Wolves. That's 5 points, yeah. Yeah, we're in 2nd place already. Boom. The question is, hindsight is a beautiful thing. We understand hindsight is a beautiful thing, and this, you can always ask this question, yeah, because hindsight. However, given how Carrick is playing with the team and making us play, I think, and I'm going to say this, if we had started the season with Michael Carrick, yeah, given how crap, and I keep saying this league is rubbish. This league is rubbish. Look at what Arsenal are doing. Arsenal don't even need to play well. When's the last time you watched an Arsenal game and you said, yes, Arsenal? I mean, that 4-0 win was a good game a couple of weeks ago. But Arsenal don't play well. They're not a better team than us. If we had Carrick here at the start of the season, we would be in a title race. Talk to me. I'm going to say it one more time. Yeah. And you guys, yeah. If we had Michael Carrick or just any serious manager that I've been screaming out for at the start of the season, that understands the Premier League, that didn't need to learn on the job, learn how difficult, I didn't know how difficult it's going to be. I didn't know how strong the players were. I didn't know. How about we had somebody who knew and could set us up properly from day one? I'm saying, yeah, we would be in a title race right now. And I'm not saying we'll be in a title race because we're amazing. I'm saying we would be in a title race because the league is crap. The league is rubbish. So I might listen. You guys might say, Chosen, you're chatting shit. But I'm going to say this with my chest. If we had a serious manager like Michael Carrick from the start of the season, playing these players the way that he's playing them, we would be in a title race. The Everton results, the Wolf results, some of the results that we have had have been an absolute disgrace. So I can't wait. Whether we have Carrick or not, I can't wait to see what we do in the summer. I can't wait to see what we do. I feel like if this is Man United, if this is the baseline, going forward, we're going to be in a title race next season. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. And we're coming. We're back and we're coming. Look at teams now. Look at teams now setting up with a low block. 6 months ago, a year ago, teams were coming at us. Teams were coming to Old Trafford trying to play. Teams like Wolves, yeah, were trying to come here. No, hold on. Let me understand. Teams like Wolves were actually trying to come to Old Trafford and actually trying to play ball at Old Trafford. Try do it now. Come. Try do it now. Come to Old Trafford now again, Wolves, and try to play some expansive ball. We're gonna rip your batty hole. No homo. Right? Even it was, I don't care. Let them try. Teams look at Tottenham. Low block settings. Which means we now have to learn how to play against these low block teams. When we continue winning and start winning, I'm gonna be unbearable to the ops. I need a show. I now need a show with an Arsenal fan or some. I need to look for that fan. I need to release all of this stuff. I'd cuss somebody. I need a show with an Arsenal fan where I can just give it to them, bro. I told you guys, like when we're not playing well and when we're rubbish, I will moan. But when we're playing well, I will be gassed up, helium up in the air, yeah, UFO sightings. That's where I'm gonna be in the air. Unidentifiable flying object. Area 51. Atro says West Ham is finished. I'm not even bothered with that one. No Paqueta. No Paqueta, no party. No Paqueta. We got to do the Mbeumo. The Mbeumo celebration. We gotta do it, man. We gotta do it. But man, Mbeumo, Thanos, yeah, we're that Mr. Inevitable. The goals are flowing. Mbeumo is listen, guys, we need to understand Mbeumo. And we need to just get it out of our chest. Mbeumo is who he is. Understand every player's strengths and weaknesses and just deal with it. Xerxes has the same strengths, not the same strengths and weaknesses, but he has his strengths and weaknesses. Sesko has his. We don't need to hate Sesko because he's too tall and say he can't play in the Premier League. If Xerxes is a number 9 or false 9, we don't need to hate it. We just need to say that he plays a certain way and we might need that thing. And Mbeumo, there's certain things he can't do. Yeah, we've seen it. We've seen enough. We saw him for Brentford. He is our Mo Salah. I've said this many times and I keep repeating myself. Mbeumo is Manchester United's Mo Salah. I'm not saying he's going to be as good as Mo Salah or anything like that. I'm saying the profile he is, in a sense that Mo Salah, if you watch him play football, you might, if you, and you're bored, you might end up looking like Pep with bare red lines. Yeah, because he can stress you out, Mo Salah. But Mo Salah is inevitable. Mo Salah has been inevitable for 6 years. You give him the ball, he will make something happen. He will score. The ball might bounce off Mo Salah's shin. You see it. It bounces off his feet. He might miscontrol the ball. All of these things. But he will score or affect the game. That is a Bryan Mbeumo. We just got to accept it. That's how he is. And it's fine. It's fine. We need a squad. Bryan Mbeumo does his thing. He does his thing. TK says, you got to win ugly sometimes. You got to win ugly sometimes. Good teams all know how to get it done ugly, TK. Look at Arsenal today. All we see, TK, from Arsenal is ugliness. Hideousness. That's all we see from these guys. They call themselves the corner boys. That's what they call themselves, the corner boys. So, listen, there's no secret, there's no misunderstanding. It's not a surprise that we've scored the second amount of set piece goals in the league, Manchester United, after Arsenal. Also, guys, I want to bring to your attention how many goals we've scored this season. I think at this point of our season, I don't know what the stats are. You guys can let me know if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure we've scored as much goals at this point in the season than we scored the whole of last season. The whole of last season. When I said to you that the midfield, yeah, can be sorted out next year, and that we need to focus on our attack. And I said to you in the summer, I get it. All of you guys needed a more measured approach. You guys wanted one or two midfielders and only one or two attackers. But I understood. I said, you know what? They're looking at it like we can do with this midfield for one last year. We can do with Bruno and Casemiro for one last year, but we desperately need to strengthen the attack because we didn't score goals last season. Guess what? Guess what, guys? Guess what? We didn't score goals last season. Ineos said, fuck it, we're going to buy 4 attackers. Yeah? Or 3 attackers. We went out, splashed £200-300 million on 3-4 attackers, and guess what? Guess what? We're banging in goals for fun. You guys who want to hate Ineos and march and do your thing, great, do that. But understand what they are doing. Please understand they've done more good than they have done bad since they've come in Ineos. So, what? Yeah. Also, I've just been told by my IT guy, Acho, TK, all you guys in the chat, right now, we have scored just as many goals as Arsenal have scored. Arsenal have scored 46 goals this season. Manchester United have scored 46 goals. If we started this season with Carrick, with this defensive structure, we wouldn't have conceded against Everton and we would be fighting in the title race. Nobody try to come at me and tell me otherwise, bro. When it comes to me, when it comes to football, I know my shit. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I am seeing with my eyes. It's because we've conceded double the amount of Arsenal. That's why we're not fighting. We've conceded 36 goals. Most of them under Ruben Amorim, obviously, because Carrick's only had 4 games. That's neither here or there. That's a flyaway comment. So I am gassed right now. Fully gassed up. Enjoy this. Enjoy this. I can't even speak. Enjoy this. Enjoy it. Enjoy us. And West Ham is finished. What are you guys saying? Where's the MVP today? I wasn't here for the entire watch along to properly award it. Big up TK. I would say from the 3 matches so far, we have performed as necessarily for the win. Yeah, I like that actual. And today sounds no different though. I would like mostly star performances. Big up Atro, including Villa. You better watch out. You better insert Eubanks audio. Chris, Eubanks and Chris at Eubanks. You better watch out. You better watch out. And look, Chris Eubanks is like me, bro. Chris Eubanks Jr. will have the poshest accent. Yes, the bumbleclot. You stupid little fucking bumbleclot. Nah, Chris Eubanks, bro. Senior, obviously. Don't even do that. Had we won Fulham, Forest, Spurs, Everton, Wolves, man, I can't even list all the drop points. We would have been in a title charge. Atro. When you think about it, it can piss you off, bro. If you think about it deeply, think about all the time we sat here and we're thinking, what is this manager doing? We're losing certain games and all these things. We're thinking, listen, just two results, bro. Atro. Just the Wolves and Everton results. Just those 2, Wolves and Everton. We're in second place. Beat Everton, beat Wolves, 5 points. And if you had 5 more points, yeah, we would have almost 50 points, which means we would be 4 points behind Arsenal. This is what I'm saying. So we're coming, guys. We're coming. We're getting better. We're improving. We're being tested more and more and more. And we're seeing what this team can do under these tests, under these situations. That is why, I'm not going to lie, guys, I'm not fully aggressively trying to force certain people out. I want Casemiro to stay for 1 more year. Still bring in your midfielders, but let him stay 1 more year so he can still, so people can still learn from him. If you guys still want to sell Bruno, cool. I get that. But things have changed. Just by changing formation, I'm looking at these players differently now. That's all we've done. Now I'm looking at Bruno thinking, even Bruno, yes, if you want to sell Bruno, get your 100 million, cool, I get it. But even Bruno, I'm like, do you know what? If there isn't better out there, and Bruno, we can keep Bruno for another year before we go and get Cole Palmer or whoever, then we could do that too. We can do that too. Why can't we? So it's crazy how just changing this system, we've gone from we need to sell Kobbie to now, no, we need him. Look at Kobbie. Look how Kobbie keeps the ball. I love seeing Kobbie in tight spaces. You know, when you're like, oh my Lord, we're going to lose the ball here. We're going to lose the ball here. Then Kobbie just drops his shoulder, puts his foot on it. Just, bro, I can't believe, yeah, that this is how Kobbie was playing the season before, yeah. We watched him play like this. We watched him get into the England team and we watched him play better than Rice. He was much better than Rice for England. And some of you Man United fans have the fucking nerve to try to say, let's get rid of him because Amorim doesn't like him. No, fuck off Amorim. Sometimes, yeah, it's not about player FC. Sometimes a manager comes into the club and he fucks with the club. He sets the club backwards. That's what Amorim was going to do. So it is what it is. TK says, with Carrick for the entire season, we'd be top 3 and up there within a point of or 2 from the top. Listen, we're not trying to rewrite history here, TK. All we're saying, TK, is it's not going to happen. We know it's hindsight and all these things, but we're just saying out loud that, do you know what? Based on what we're seeing right now, because we have the evidence now, 4 games, we've seen how we set up, we've seen the structure, we've seen how dogged we are, we've seen the attacking play. All we're saying is based on what's happening right now, if that is the baseline, if we started with Carrick, we would be in the within a point of the top or 2. We would have. That's what we're saying, TK. And I think it's okay to talk like this. It's okay to be positive, to be happy, and to think of the potential of this team. Eddie says the title race is too late. But yeah, I agree with you, Wiz. If we never had Amorim, we would be in to win it. And that's why, guys, I didn't really, I've said this before, you notice I didn't really give my opinion on the protests. I just spoke about the protests. We spoke about it a lot, but I didn't really say whether I agreed with it or not. Sometimes I'm very strong in my opinions, guys, and I always say this, and sometimes I understand that you guys don't always agree and it could alienate some people from the channel. I get all of these things. I try to be very self-conscious of all that crap. But it's because the protest is happening because Amorim got sacked. And Amorim should have always got sacked because he's not good enough. And that's why I felt the protest was weird. It was, let's watch for 12 months Ruben Amorim fail. And as soon as Ruben Amorim gets sacked, let's protest. And I felt like I don't mind protesting against the Glazers. And yes, Ineos fired the tea lady and fired about 100 staff. Right, they did. And they kept Ten Hag longer than probably they should have. And they should never have hired Amorim. But they've still done more good than bad. It was summer window that we had. And that is why I also stick up for Ineos with regards to the summer window we had. You guys wanted to get rid of Sancho, Garnacho, Rash, all of these things. The other regimes would have found difficult to do. Ineos got rid of all of them. All of them, and brought in ballers. So I'm just saying, listen, when Ineos are fucking up, we will criticize on this channel. Everyone gets criticized. But also, when somebody does something good, we will also give them the props. It's really that simple. We will try our best not to be biased. Facts flawless. No one wants smoke with us. Got to do the turtle maneuver. Man said, nah, pause. I know why you said pause, bro. I remember what I said, fam. We're gonna rip it. Teams now are trying to find ways to stop us again. The respect has returned, Eddie. Eddie, Eddie, what I want, yeah. You know, back in the day, yeah, when we were in the tunnel, you lost in the tunnel, bro. In the tunnel, you lost. You looked across, yeah, to try to shake flipping Roy Keane's hand, and Roy Keane didn't even look at you. Roy Keane looked straight ahead with his steely eyes. I remember when who came back to United? Somebody left United and came back, yeah, and wanted to shake Rooney's hand or something, and Rooney just ignored them. Or Gary Neville. Like teams, yeah, were defeated mentally and demoralized before the game started. Yeah. And that is what I want to return, bro. That is what I want to return. Understand what's about to happen to you when you come to Old Trafford. That's it. Respect has returned, Eddie. Yeah, I trusted that line was wild. The last time we won 4 games in a row, guys, was under Eric Ten Hag. I will repeat because this is information. The last time we won 4 games in a row was under Eric Ten Hizzle. Eddie, we don't seem like the usual wounded animal anymore. Wounds have healed, and this animal is the hunter again. Yeah, bro. When we concede goals, we don't. Our heads don't drop. When we concede goals, we look pissed off. We look annoyed when we concede goals, rather than, oh my lord, we've conceded a goal. What do we do here? What do we do now? I've always said this anyway. If you play the normal 4-3-3 formation that 99.9% of all the teams play, if you set up the same way as them, then the only thing that will be different is the players. If you cancel out your formation, you play a similar formation to other teams, then if we don't win the match and you play the similar system, then the variable is the players then, right? So Amarim, by playing a whole quirky, kinky little system and he kept losing, we were not able to identify whether the problem, I say we, I don't mean me, I mean just people because I could, but we weren't able to identify whether the issue was the players not being good enough or the system was rubbish because we weren't doing like for like. So hence why you had 2 camps. You had Amram in, the system's fine, but the players are bad. Then you had the other camp. The players aren't as bad as they seem. The system is rubbish, right? Depending on what you believed. By changing the system and playing a normal 4-2-3-1 mid-block system that loads of other teams do, that loads of other teams will also set up that way and cancel us out, then the difference will be the quality of the players, right? Therefore, the players can't run or hide anymore. And that is what I'm saying. We're now playing a system that is identifiable. Carrick hasn't done that much. I think all Carrick has done is gone back to basics, gone back to what he knows, not try to overcomplicate things for the players, get the best out of them. That's it. That's it. Not rocket science. Stop all of these kinkster managers that think they created the system. Bro, 5 at the back isn't new. It's not new. There's nothing you can do that's you can't reinvent the wheel of football. Not really. It's hard to. It's really hard to. And these little hipster managers think it's all about them rather than the players. And that's why you get little player FC and manager FC and back the manager and all these things. I'm like, bro, I don't back no person. All of this blind backing, back the manager regardless, back this. No. Fuck that shit. Chosen wisdom backs quality, bro. If you're a good manager, I will back you. If you're a good footballer, I will back you. I don't do the whole, let's just back somebody. Let's back this thing because we have to. I hate doing things because, just because. Just because. So big up the chat. We're back. We're back. Anderson, listen to me very carefully, young man from Nottingham Forest. If we finish ahead of Man City, I really don't want to hear that you want to go to Man City for Champions. Don't. If we finish ahead of Man City and finish in second and qualify for the Champions League, yeah, I don't want to be hearing, I want to go to Man City. No, bro. We finished ahead of City. So come to us, Anderson. Choose Old Trafford, bro. Yeah? Baleba's already chosen. Baleba's just sitting at Brighton waiting for us in the summer. And listen, Brighton, if you try to do the 100 million thing for Baleba, I promise you, bro. After the season Baleba's had, give us Baleba, yeah, for a good 50 million pounds, 60 or 60 plus 15. Let's not do this. So big up the chat. One credit nobody gave Ruby is that he knew how to get rid of Deadwood. Yes, but I will say that Ruby can't have his cake and eat it. He can't say, I'm not the manager, I don't really have too much says in the signings and letting players go, while at the same time saying that he does. Ineos, Wilcox and Vivell, they're the ones that got rid of players and they're the ones that signed players. The players leave and come for the club, not for Ruben Amorim. Not for Ruben Amorim. So I might disagree on that one, TK. I don't think Ruben Amorim got rid of anybody. He doesn't have the ability to. He's head coach. He can't get rid of anybody. The club does. But I hear what you're saying. We have equalized, if not bettered, our goal scoring. Yeah, we have scored more goals already, yeah, at this part of the season than we did all of last season. The strategy to improve our attack, because that was the worst part of our performances. The worst part of our team was our attack. We understood this. So the choice of focusing the window on our attack, I've said this. In the summer, when we had our shows, I actually agreed that focusing on our attack and maybe holding the midfield for another year, I agreed that was a good strategy. Despite the fact I knew that we needed midfielders. Chelsea are already up 1-0. I don't like Chelsea, bro. Chelsea get on my nerves, bro. Big up the chat, though. The chat's popping. I think this team needs to move on from Cass and Maguire at the end of the season. We need to upgrade like other teams. We see what we have did with the attack. We need to replicate this in the midfield. I agree with that, Eddie. There's nothing really to add to that, Eddie. I agree with you, bro. Great way to start the weekend. 3 points for the good guys. I can easily watch the rest of the league today. Yeah, that's it, guys. So big up yourselves. A nice way to start the weekend. Go and enjoy your weekend. Eat your food. You ain't got to go work until Monday. If you work on the weekend, sorry for you, but at least you can walk into work feeling good about yourself. Walking with a nice step to you. Either do the Obafemi walk into work or do the Penta walk into work. Either way, you're looking slick. Yeah. Wear your Man United shirt if you don't have to wear a uniform. That's what I'd say. Be happy. Be happy. Smash the like, guys. Share this video. Do what you need to do. Let's keep the community pumping. Let's keep things going. Keep the energy. Yeah. Great way to start the weekend. I will see you guys Monday now. Obviously, we usually play on Sundays. We played today 12:30, which means I'm not going to see you guys until Monday evening. It's a long gap before I see you guys do the Ric Flair walk at work. Woo! Woo! Do the Ric Flair walk at work. Do what you need to do, B. All right, guys, big up yourselves. We are back. Man United. Top 4, motherfuckers. Big up yourselves, man. I'll see you next time.